Hi guys, it's Rachel and welcome to this week's Tea Time Tuesday, where every Tuesday I pick a topic, drink some tea, and we talk about it. Today's topic is going to be more of like a story time video. I'm going to tell you guys about the time that I almost got bitten by a rattlesnake. But before we get started, I just want to quickly apologize for any of the background noise that you hear. A couple houses down, they are building a house, and the street over, they are tearing down a house. So it is really noisy around here, and I've filmed this video. This is my second time filming this video because the first time I did earlier this morning and it was just too loud. So yeah, if you do hear any of the noises, I'm very sorry. Let's get on to the story of how I almost got bitten by a rattlesnake. When I was younger, we would always go on family vacations during the summer, like most families do, and majority of the time we would go to Colorado because that is my dad's favorite place to vacation, and that's where he went when he was a kid, so he wanted to take us kids there as well. So I was 8 or 9 at the time, and we had been hiking all day long at the Garden of the Gods, or any other place really that we could find. That's what we did majority of the time, is just going around seeing all the sites in Colorado and looking at the mountain. It was like 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and we were walking to our last destination, our last lookout spot, and then we were going to start heading back to the car and going back to the hotel and all that kind of stuff. So we were walking down the side of this hill, and I was in the way back. Everyone else was in front of me, and they were walking down the hill as well. And they got to the bottom of the hill, and my dad was looking at this spot in the side of the hill, this grassy area, and was just staring at the spot with a very concerned look on his face. And then my dad tells my mom quietly that there was a rattlesnake, and it was getting pretty upset that we had just disturbed it or whatever. Though we were on a trail, we weren't hiking off trail. There was a trail, and it was probably maybe 1.5 feet away from the trail. So he looked a bit mad, and my dad tells my mom that there's a snake on the side, and I was still walking. I hadn't made it down yet. I chose sandals to wear that trip. I didn't pack any tennis shoes because I thought I was grown enough to pack my own clothes and to pack my own outfits for vacation, and I forgot to pack tennis shoes, and I told my mom that I did pack tennis shoes, but I didn't. So I was wearing sandals at the time, and hiking in sandals. I know, smart idea, right? So I was walking down. I was slower than everybody because of my sandals. So I was still walking down the side of the hill, and my mom and dad are turned to me, and they're like, "Rachel, quit moving." And I was like, "Why? I'm just walking." And they're like, "There's a rattlesnake." And right after that, the rattlesnake kind of hissed, and a little rattle happened. But I took that as it was going to strike and murder me. So I turned around and ran all the way up this hill that I had just trekked down, all the way up, and I just kept on running and running and running. And my brothers, they're so mean. My brothers were like, "Wow, this is the fastest we've ever seen you run," you know? And I was in sandals, and so I was trying to run as quickly as I can away from the rattlesnake and all that kind of stuff. And so after I got up on the top of the hill and everyone else had followed, we never went back down and to see the last lookout spot. But that was the time that I almost got bitten by a rattlesnake, and I was certain that I was gonna die, and I was being very dramatic, and as I was when I was younger, still am, but I was being so dramatic and being like, "Oh, I almost died. Oh, I'm so weak now," and all that kind of stuff. So I was a very dramatic kid, and to this day, I am still terrified of snakes for that reason, because I almost was bitten by one. Though I don't think it would have bitten me, but if it had bitten me, I probably would have died because I didn't have protective shoes on. I had sandals on. So the moral of the story is, wear protective shoes when you go hiking, and even if you bring younger kids with you, make sure that they wear protective shoes too. So yeah, that is the moral of the story. And after that instance, we went to Walmart and got me a pair of like cheap tennis shoes to wear for the rest of the trip, so I wouldn't have to wear my sandals anymore. But yeah, that is just a quick story that I thought of the other day and I wanted to share with you guys because I think it's kind of funny. But if you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe down below because I make videos every Tuesday and Friday. So I will see you guys this Friday for Fun Friday. And until then, I still don't have an outro, but goodbye. I cannot tell you how annoyed I am at the construction people because they won't stop whatever they're doing. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. That was my rattlesnake impersonation, by the way, guys. Okay, gotta go. Bye.